Good morning, mathematicians. This week in math, our learning target is multiplying a one-digit number by a multi-digit number using area model. This is a look at our math slides. Here's the document where you're going to put your answers. We're going to take a peek at what that's going to look like this week. So here's a series of multiplication questions here. 6 times 17, 27 times 9. We're going to look at a three-digit one here. Okay, so let's show you how we can use area model to go ahead and solve that. So here's the question. Mr. Powell has collected eggs every day from his chickens. The chickens started laying eggs 125 days ago. If he has collected 7 eggs every day, how many eggs has Mr. Powell collected in total? So first, I know that this problem is asking me to solve 125 times 7, or 7 times 125, in order to figure out how many eggs Mr. P has collected. Next, I wrote the number 125 in expanded form. 100 plus 20 plus 5. Then I created my area model here. I have 7 times 100 equals 700. I have 7 times 20, which equals 140. You could say 7 times 10 is 70, and 7 times 10 is 70 again. So 70 and 70 is 140 is another way to look at that. And then 7 times 5 is 35. Next, I added the products of my three areas, 700 plus 140 plus 35. I added 35 and 140, and I got 175, and added that to 700 for a total of 875. After that, I had the expression 7 times 125 equals 875. That means that Mr. P collected 875 eggs in total. So again, here you can see our area model. And once we write our three-digit number in expanded form, we had 125, so we wrote it 100, 20, and 5 in expanded form, right? Now you'll notice that our area model has 3 different sections to it, okay? And that's because we're doing a single-digit number times a three-digit number, okay? So let's look a little further at another example. There are 3 sections of hallway that Mr. Pelletier needs to replace tiles in. Section A is 9 feet by 120 feet. Section B is 7 feet by 145 feet. And section C is 8 feet by 138 feet. So we're going to take a look at that. And here's our first section. Okay, now here we're multiplying 9 times 120. Because we don't have a ones place value in 120, okay, we still only have 2 sections of our area model. So here we multiplied 9 times 100 to get 900. Here we multiplied 9 times 20 to get 180. Then we're going to add 900 plus 180 to get a total of 1,080. Now we'll take a look at section B. Here we're multiplying 7 feet by 145 feet. So we have 7. You'll notice I wrote 145 in expanded form here. So we have 3 sections to our area model. 100, 40, and 5. So 7 times 100 equals 700. 7 times 40 equals 280, and I used my 7 times 4 fact, which equals 28. Then I multiplied that by 10 to get 280. And lastly, 7 times 5 equals 35. Now, I just have to add up my partial products. 700 plus 280 plus 35. So what I would do here is I would add 35 to 280 to get 315, plus 700 would give me 1,015 for my total. And this is going to be our last example for section C, which happens to be 8 times 138 feet. Okay, so again, I wrote 138 in expanded form, 100 plus 30 plus 8. Give you my area model, 3 sections. I multiplied 8 times 100 to get 800. I'm multiplying 8 times 30 to get 240. And I used my 8 times 3 is 24 facts and multiplied that times 10. And then 8 times 8 is 64. So now what I have to do is add up these products. And what I can do is I can add, again, I'm going to add these two numbers together because they add up quickly, and I can do that in my head. 240 plus 64 would be 304. Plus 800 would be 1,104. All right, so this week's objective, we are multiplying a single-digit number by a multi-digit number and using the area model. And I've gone over 4 different examples of how to do that. If you have any questions, as always, you can use our support sheets or check in with me on my office hours on Tuesday. Keep up the good work.